Hi friends, I'm Megan Kieran. I'm an intuitive coach and Reiki healer, and today I want to talk all about the energies of 2025. So sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and tap into the energies with me. As we reflect on the past 8 months, it's been pretty wild. It's been a chaotic inward journey. I don't know if anyone else has felt that. If you're listening to this when I aired it, it's August of 2025, and this year has been quite the doozy. I feel like I have gone through so much, but it hasn't been external as much as it's been internal. It's been a crazy inward journey, guys, and I have been forced to look at things that I haven't really thought of in many, many years. But I think there's a purpose to it all. So think about where you were in January of this year and tap into how you felt. I personally was all over the place. I had a 2-month-old, I had a 1.5-year-old, and besides just the chaos of having young children, I was lost within who I was, what I was supposed to do in life, and where I was headed next. If you felt similarly in any way, shape, or form of feeling confused and like there was something else out there but you didn't know what, just know that you are not alone, and you were not alone at the beginning of the year. I feel like as I went through the year, I slowly began to tap into what I was supposed to do in life. I know it's hard to say that I could do that within the past 8 months or in 6 months, but I really was focused and transitioned to a place where I felt like I was opening up to my new self in a way that I never had before. There was this new version of myself that began to emerge. But as this was simultaneously happening, I was letting go of the past versions of myself. Versions plural, because there were so many aspects of myself that I didn't realize I was still holding on to. And as we go through life, as we go through things, there are a lot of things that we don't feel and a lot of trauma that just gets stuck within our beingness, not just our body, but like our mind, body, soul, spirit, everything tied together, just who we are. We have all this stuff that has been just pent up and built up because we weren't necessarily taught the tools to really feel things at the time. And some of us have just been taught to push things down. So a lot of this old energy was coming up and coming to the surface. And I think this is something that so many people have been going through and so many people have experienced this year, based on what I've heard, based on what I've seen from people around me, people I'm friends with, and my family and people online. You could see that there's this major change happening, but there's also this inner battle that we've had to face and we've finally had to conquer in order to allow that new version of ourselves to fully shine. Because we live in an energetic world, energy can't be created or destroyed. It is changed. So we have to change the energy within us in order to increase our frequency, in order to really tap in and receive that new version of ourselves, to really receive our desires. And what our desires look like might be changing as well. I know that we are, as a human, in between destiny and free will, right? So we can create our reality, but we also have something greater than us around us. We have our higher self, we have our guides, we have our whole team around us, we have the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, right? And as we lead and follow with our intuition, we're really able to go down a path that is of our highest good. And the first 6 months of this year was definitely looking inwards, was definitely releasing. And in numerology, we're in a 9 year. That's 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5. So it's no wonder that so many of us have been experiencing a lot of endings of cycles. Maybe it's actually physical things that we've been ending, relationships, jobs, locations, like if we're moving. But maybe it's just these inward cycles that we're conquering. For me, it's been very inwards. It's been a silent battle that I've been facing this year. But not in a negative way, in a way that is really empowering, because it's allowing me to rise into a new place, into a version of myself that I haven't been before. And what I'm picking up on for the energies of the rest of the year, I mean, July was pretty heavy. I don't know if anyone else felt that, but there was a lot coming through to the surface, a lot of old patterns reemerging, because as we are releasing things, they come to the surface, and we feel them maybe in a way that is super intense because those energies are kicking and screaming before they're released. So don't feel crazy if that is the energy that you've been feeling. But for the rest of the year, I feel like we're closing a loop on those old versions of ourselves. We're letting go. We're accepting where we are right now. We're accepting and being grateful. And as we're simultaneously doing that, we're able to create the new, which is the most exciting part. It's really us tapping into our divine feminine energy, which is all about creativity. It doesn't mean female. It means this energy that's balancing out the divine masculine, which is all about power and greed and very structured. And that's a lot of what we have been raised into. That's a lot of what we see around us in the world. But now we're really tapping into the creativity, the intuitive part of ourselves. And that's exciting. That's something to look forward to. So I want to pull a card, an oracle card right now, to see where the energies are at for anyone listening to this. And to see what we have to look forward to for the rest of this year. Because I really feel like things are changing and shifting. And I feel like we're done doing all this work in a very good way. I feel like everything that we've been doing is about to pay off, and I feel that really heavy. And I want you to tap into where you were throughout the past 8 months as I read this to you, and really accept where you're at today so we can see what is coming through. The card I pulled is Redemption, and the image on this card is a woman with her hands up, eyes closed, and really emitting this energy of power. And this is our redemption. It's like we're rising from the ashes. We are the phoenix. We are really creating this new version of ourselves from everything that we have let go of, everything that has been dark in our lives. The past that just doesn't serve us anymore has officially been gone. In this moment, you have let go. And you are ready for the new. And take a moment to be proud of yourself, because I know you've been through some heavy stuff. I know it's been stuff that doesn't feel good. It is not easy sometimes. But you've made it through in a way that is allowing you to be rewarded. And you're going to be rewarded in a way that you never have before. It's going to be different, guys. This isn't another cycle. This is like a whole new entire life we're about to step into. Especially if you're listening to this, because if you're drawn to this, you are on some sort of inward journey that has brought you to a place that you're ready to create. And that's why this card Redemption came up for us. Because we're really redeeming our old selves with our new selves, and we are merging those energies together because, hey, honestly, those past versions of ourselves brought us to where we are. So we have to love it. Like, we have to love those past versions of ourselves that brought us here, because they went through a lot and they did amazing things. But they don't really serve us here anymore because we are stepping into a new era of our lives. Not even of our lives, of the whole entire planet. I know you can feel the shift. I know you can feel that there's something happening out there. And this shift moving forward is going to be an inward and outward dance for you. You're going to make these changes inwards, and you already have, but you're going to continue to use your intuition inside of yourself, and you're going to see what's going to happen around you. And it's going to change things in a way that is really in line with your true nature, your true self, your higher self. So, I don't know about you, but redemption seems like a great rest of the year for us. We are entering a season of our lives that is different from anything we've ever experienced. And it is so freaking exciting, let me tell you. So I'm here for it. Your higher self is here for it. And if you want to tap more into your higher self and what that is, I created a free guide with tools that you can go back to over and over again to connect with your higher self, which is essentially your intuition. So you can check that out at theomlight.com. And I'm just excited for the rest of the year and what's to come for everyone, because we deserve the harvest. We deserve the rewards. We deserve this redemption we're seeking and facing right now. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. I'm proud of everything that you've done, and I'm so excited for everything you're about to create. I'll see you next time. I'm Megan Kieran. Namaste.